Hello?
Hi, this is Dawn. We're on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, just so you're aware.
Okay, thanks. I'm running late getting home from work, so that's why I'm calling in.
Okay, so the 8867 is
Can you
Kathy
hear me?
Cucci.
Yep,
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Can you hear me okay?
you're good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
How's everyone tonight?
So far, so good.
Yeah. Just glad it's not
Good.
snowing.
I know.
Jeremy and Dawn, have we heard from Debbie or John?
I emailed with Debbie last week and she said she was going to be here. And then John, said the same. It's been a little while since I've heard from him, but he accepted the invite.
I did talk to Debbie yesterday, and I know she was planning on logging in.
Well, it's 5:31. We'll give them 1 or 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
I'm going to disconnect from the phone.
Debbie just emailed and said she couldn't find the Zoom, so I just sent it to her.
Okay, looks like we can get started. Don, would you mind doing the roll call, please?
Sure. Mayor Gallagher,
Here,
John Wittine,
absent.
Kathleen Pucci,
Here.
Deb Tomusko,
Here.
Andy Selhertz.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, first on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from February 1st.
I move to approve. Whoops. Go.
Second,
I'm sorry, that was Deb for first and Kathy for second.
Yes.
Perfect. To approve, Mayor Gallagher,
Yes.
Kathleen Pucci,
yes.
Deborah Tomusko,
Yes.
Andy Selhertz.
Yes.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, we have the election of trustees, and up this year is myself and Andy Selhertz.
I'll nominate Katie Gallagher to be a trustee for a 3-year term.
I'll second.
To elect Mayor Gallagher as trustee. Mayor Gallagher,
Yes.
Kathy Pucci,
Yes.
Deb Tomusko,
Yes.
Andy Selhertz.
Yes.
Thank you.
I nominate Andy Selchertz to be a trustee for the CIC for a 3-year term.
I'll second. Debbie.
Thank you. To elect Andy Selhertz to the trustee, Mayor Gallagher,
Yes.
Kathy Pucci,
Yes.
Deb Tomusko,
Yes.
Andy Selhertz.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have the approval of the 2021 financial statements. Jeremy, did you want to add anything here?
I
No,
think we have
It's all
to,
pretty
we
standard.
have election of
Chair.
officers.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did miss that. Election of officers.
I nominate Katie Gallagher as chair.
Second.
Katie Gallagher to chair, Mayor Gallagher,
Yes.
Kathy Pucci,
Yes.
Deb Tomusko,
Yes.
Andy Selhertz.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then
Does John still want to be treasurer? Or does anyone else want to be treasurer? Or do we know if John still wants to be treasurer?
I assume that he's okay with it.
Okay, I'll nominate John Wittine as treasurer.
Second.
To elect John Wittine as treasurer, Mayor Gallagher,
yes.
Kathy Pucci,
Yes.
Deb Tomusko,
Yes.
Andy Selhertz.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I nominate Kathleen Pucci as secretary.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Kathleen Pucci to secretary, Mayor Gallagher,
Yes.
Kathy Pucci,
Yes.
Deb Tomusko,
Yes.
Andy Selhertz.
Yes.
Okay, again, we'll move on to financial statements. It was pretty standard. Jeremy, did you want to add anything?
No, the only difference is we added the value of the Speedway property that was purchased last year. So that's the only change to the net position from last year.
Any questions?
I move to approve the annual financial statement.
Second,
To approve this financial statement, Mayor Gallagher,
Yes.
Kathy Pucci,
Yes.
Deb Tomosco,
Yes.
Andy Selhertz.
yes.
Is there any other business that needs to come before the CIC?
This is
Jeremy,
good.
Oh, I was just going to mention quickly, Jeremy, I can sign it at the council meeting if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
I was just going to ask Jeremy, could you give a quick rundown of the properties we have and status of how they're doing? I mean, have we had any bites on anything, any interest shown? I mean, I'm just kind of curious, given our portfolio, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, the two additions or three parcels for Speedway that we
Yeah.
acquired, those properties were demolished this past year, and the sites were graded with that property, and then the up to bat property, which is adjacent. So we're in the process now of looking at the zoning for both the up to bat and the Speedway property. There's limitations, obviously, of what could go on the Speedway because of its history as a gas station.
Right.
So most likely, if the zoning stays the same for the up to bat property and it develops as housing, the Speedway property could be an accessory use to that main use, whether that's parking or some kind of green space.
Okay.
Is kind of the most likely use. It could technically be some type of commercial building, but we'll have to see where we decide on the zoning with that.
Okay. Anything on Tiedemann or any of the other ones that we have any bites? Bites on?
No, I mean the properties that the city has bought on
Excuse
Tiedemann,
me.
the houses we've
Yeah.
demolished and are really kind of just holding that property.
Okay.
And so as opportunities come and we're approached to buy those additional houses, we would look at each of those opportunities as well. The city's 7.5 acres at Memphis and Tiedemann, it's difficult again, because we're in the process of making some recommendations to change the zoning there because it's a split zoning currently. So you have retail along the frontage on Tiedemann, and then you have general business. So we're recommending making it all general business because it'd be easier to develop. And at this point, we're a little ways off with the zoning, and then we also have to kind of wait out the bridge project as well because they've leased a portion of that and they're using it for material staging. So we're in a little bit of a holding pattern with that one as well.
Okay. I was just curious if we're being aggressive about anything or if we've had any bites.
Yeah, I mean, we have people who call. A lot of times the uses that they would like to build aren't uses that are allowed by the current zoning or really aren't necessarily acceptable, I think, to what the community would like to see with those resources. So we have the ability of, when you own the property, to kind of pick your use, which is a good place to be.
Right. And any feedback on the Swensons? Parking, traffic, anything like that, or does it all seem to be working well?
Not that I've heard, but they haven't been open that long yet. So I don't know if the mayor's heard anything from the police or.
Yeah.
No, I have not heard anything.
I don't know how popular a drive-in restaurant is when it's 20 degrees out, so I don't know. But okay, I was just curious.
Sure, no problem.
Any other business or any other questions before we adjourn?
Move to adjourn?
I'll second.
That's all right. To adjourn, Mayor Gallagher,
Yes.
Kathy Pucci,
Yes.
Deb Tomusko,
Yes.
Andy Selhertz.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Dawn.
Okay.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye.